Well, I didn't follow my own advice about daylight, and you can say daylight or day savings. Remember we did the difference between savings and savings time. And so that was supposed to be going to bed 15 minutes early for 1 week. Anyway, so this little blog that I saw was about tariffs, which is, what is a tariff, right? Taxes, cost, right? Or you could say a tax that it's increased on things that are brought in, you could say, to America from a foreign country, or country. I would do probably with a Y. So the people are talking a lot about tariffs, but it's really more of it's an extra added on tax. So added on tax, and you can spell it until people know what you're talking about, and then you establish a tax or whatever. And they said there's 8 things that are probably increase, because these are the things that we regularly, frequently, or we always bring in, or that's imported, so it's brought in from a foreign country. So, and that first one is, of course, electronics, and like your smartphone, your laptop. I don't know why I have a frog in my throat. I'm so sorry. And then they said any video games. This is really the sign. The games, you could text on it too, but you could say a video game or a video game if you don't know what that is. So a video game, a tablet, and you can go. So most people do it this way: a tablet, your cell phone, laptop, kind of thing. Okay, and then this is interesting. I didn't know this. It was Walmart, so a W, and it goes down. It starts at your chin like water, but it's going to go down to your chest to an M. Walmart. So they said Walmart products. So I'm going, and this is products with a K hand shape, and down here, and it goes like the product. So, or you could even say goods, supplies, things. So they said that, what is it? I was trying to think of what, just their suppliers that they bring in from different countries, but it didn't say. But that's why it's cheaper, right? Is if you, the other countries over there, they have cheaper employees. They pay them hardly nothing. And then, so it's made cheaper, right? And then they send it to America. So, and that's why we can buy it cheaper. But when they add on the tax for these foreign products, then it's going to increase, because we're going to tax them for bringing it in. So it'll cost more, right, to get it. And so then we see those prices increase. And cars, we knew that they're made in different countries, and you can do countries. I have a tendency to do this, but I guess I wanted to emphasize foreign countries. So cars, we know that they're made in different countries: Japan, Germany, and Mexico. This is the old sign with an M on right here, but then Mexico with the V hand shape for a sombrero. So anyway, but some of the cars that before that were made here in America are not anymore, but I think they're going to bring that back, and so cars made in America should be better than foreign. So, or not, not better made. I'm just saying it'd be the cost. You won't have that added on tariff. That's what I meant to say. I'm still tired. Also, they just hit me. It's like, what did you say? Are you saying anything correctly? Okay. And the next one, number 4, is toys. Now, you could spell it or toys, like play, toys. T-O-Y-S. You could spell it or toys. We're going to do toys because it's not going to be bathroom, right? It's toys like play, toys. So, and many of those are made in different foreign countries. I mean, all over the world now. You know, China, and you see it from, you know, Taiwan, India, you know, just different, the Philippines, different countries now are making things that we have here in America. But those things are going to be a little bit more expensive because of the added tariff. And this was interesting. I guess I never even thought about it. Was appliances, and then appliances is like jewelry or that type of category, right? It's not just one thing. Appliances would be like your refrigerator, your oven, those types of things. So remember, when you have a category like weapons is not just a sign, because it includes all the different things that can be a weapon. And so you then sign 2 or 3 of those items. So I think they were just saying, it doesn't say any particular ones. It just said, you know, just kitchen, you know, appliances. So if you go into a store, look and see, you know, where they're made or where they're brought from. It'll say manufactured in or made in, and then you can find out, and then you know which ones are going to increase in the price. So get it now. And clothes. So they said that many clothing companies are from different countries that we bring in. That's why they're a little bit cheaper. We go to the different stores like Walmart. And number 7 is rare. I spelled it earth, and then metals. It's an X hand shape underneath the chin, metal. This is the sign for metal. So rare earth metals be more expensive, and that kind of makes sense anyway, because they're in different areas of the world too. And number 8 is avocados, and I don't have a sign for that. I don't know if I've seen one, so I spell it. But they're from like Mexico and different other countries with a, you know, warmer climate. And I said weather, because climate is the different weather. It's warmer, it's more humid, it's hotter or whatever. The sun shines longer. So I just did weather for climate change. Or you could even, if you wanted to say environment, you could do environment if you wanted to. I think like a warmer climate environment or whatever, you could do environment. But that's just the one I chose, and like I said, that's why I like the language, because then you can go, oh, what's the concept, and let me see where I can go from there. So I think you know, avocados, I know they grow in Mexico, but then other places too, like maybe Brazil, and it might be, I know, because Brazil is huge, right? And I think it has something to do with Brazil. I don't know, it's kind of the shape of it, so don't quote me on it. But those are the ones I don't use a lot. If I was probably working like in a high school or an elementary school or a middle school, anything, you know, K through 12, I might use country names more, because they do use them when they teach, you know, geography, so, or social studies. But when you get into different environments, you don't use those signs anymore, or as frequently. And so if you do, then you spell it if you don't know the sign. But it's always good to you know, to spell it in case the deaf person doesn't know, because that's who we are really signing for, right? Is that deaf person. What do they know? What do they understand? And so, and you know, you can try to teach them. It's like, oh, if you know what they understand, you can use that. If you have time, can you explain it and then give them the ASL sign for that. So their vocabulary grows, increases, is what I said, or improves. Okay, so that's the 8 things that is possibly going to affect the prices on these things that we buy regularly. I said frequently, you can say regularly, because of the tariffs that are added on. And I think that is purpose is the incentive to bring manufacturing companies here to the U.S. so I won't have that, you know, added on tax, and so it'll be cheaper a little bit than you know, a foreign product. So anyway, there's your tariff lesson. So practice. Have a good day, and I'll see you later. Bye.